In this tutorial, we are going to teach you how you can create your own promise and call them using async await in JavaScript. First, we are creating an index.html file where all your JavaScript code will go. Then we are creating a simple script tag. Then we are creating a function named doSomething. It will return a new instance of promise. Promise constructor receives a function as a parameter, and that function receives a callback. Callback is a function that will be returned to the promise. You can simply call this callback function and pass any arguments in it. I am sending a string. This string will be returned to the function that calls this doSomething function. Now we will create another function called callDoSomething, and it will call the above function. To call the function that returns the promise, we need to prepend it with a wait command, and call the function by its name. It will return a promise which we will save in constant named response. And I am simply going to log this response variable. This will return the string value we are sending from callback inside the promise. And as this function uses an await command, so we must prepend the function name with async. Now we are simply going to call this function. Refresh the page and you will see the response from the promise. You can change the string value inside the promise and it will be in the callDoSomething function. So now let's move to a more practical example. Let's say you are calling an Ajax and you want to receive its response using a wait command. So we will create an XML HTTP request instance inside promise. And open the Ajax request. First parameter will be method that will be post, second will be the server URL, and third will be asynchronous. Then we are going to send the request. If you want to send some values with the Ajax request, you can send them using form data object. And when the state of Ajax request changes, we will first check if the ready state is 4, which means that the Ajax operation is complete. And status 200 means that the response from server is OK. Then we will call this callback function and pass the response received from the server. Now we need to create this server file. This will be a simple PHP file. I am calling the sleep function to cause 1 second delay, and echoing a simple string as response. This will be received in this .response text object in JavaScript. Then we will call the exit function to stop the script from executing further. If you refresh the page now, you will see the string that we are sending from server. So that's how you can create a promise and call it using async await command. I will mention the source code in the description of this video. If you face any problem in following this, kindly do let me know.